It's exactly 14 minutes past 5 in Banjul. This is News Review. My name is Lamin Jai. Coming up, former President Sadauda Kairaba Jawara turns 95 on Thursday. We'll bring you more on that story. Also coming up, residents and businesses along the Harding Highway are still in a state of apprehension, even as it has emerged that the OIC summit will no longer be taking place in this year. More and this and more coming up. My name is Lamin Jai, but first what we will do is we'll start with the papers, and I'll begin with the Standard newspaper. The Standard newspaper today is reporting that Supreme Court hears PPP legal battle today. IMF assists Gambia to seek debt relief. Ombudsman speaks on assets declarations. Reliance KMC launch $100 million Women's Fund. We will quickly go through some of the stories there. The Supreme Court of the Gambia will today hear the legal battle involving the newly elected leader of the People's Progressive Party, Muhammadu Papanjai, and 3 others. The PPP Congress, which was contested between Papanjai and former Vice President Bakari Bunja Dabo, degenerated into controversy. Mr. Dabo was said to have even congratulated Mr. Njai after the election. However, a few days later, Alhaji Yaya Sise, Dudu Tal, and Papa Fall took the new PPP leadership to court, alleging that Papanjai was not a bona fide member of the party. This and other irregularities, they said, informed their rejection of the Congress election result. IMF assisting Gambia to seek debt relief from creditors. The International Monetary Fund is coordinating efforts to help debt-ridden Gambia get relief from its creditors. Tao Zhang, that's the Deputy Managing Director of the fund, has said, delivering a lecture on the theme Gambia on Path to Progress at the Kairaba Beach Hotel on Monday. Tao explained that unlocking financial support from donors is one critical challenge which can be overcome by resolving the Gambia's unsustainable public debt challenges. The Gambia's debt to GDP ratio is 88% after the country recalculated its GDP, which expanded, pushing the debt to GDP ratio down by 48%. The Standard also is reporting that Reliance and KMC, that's Reliance Financial Services and KMC, have launched a $100 million Women's Fund. Reliance Financial Services, in partnership with the Kanifing Municipal Council, yesterday launched a $100 million fund for the women of the municipality. At a ceremony at KMC conference hall yesterday, RFS Chief Financial Officer handed over a dummy check for the Reliance Dolel Jigen Kanifing Municipality Fund to the KMC Deputy Mayor. Addressing the meeting, RFS Head of Operations Modu Juf said, "Today we came here to officially launch the $100 million we intend to provide as working capital for loans to women residing in the KMC." The Standard also is reporting that Ombudsman speaks on assets declarations. The Gambia's Ombudsman, Fatou Njajalo, has said assets declaration for public officials is a constitutional requirement that is not a threat to privacy, but instead a powerful tool in promoting anti-corruption mechanisms and good governance practices within the public sector. She made the remark during the presentation of the Ombudsman's activity report for the year 2015, 16, 17, and 17 before the National Assembly Select Committee on Regional Governance Lands, Ombudsman, and IEC. So that's all we'll have on the Standard. We will go to the next paper we have, which is The Point. The Point is reporting that Umpamendi and General Tamba, these are 2 generals who were in the Gambia Armed Forces. Their trial is set for judgment. Minister Juf intervenes to resolve Gambia college crisis. Sanyang women gardeners' patience wears thin with Nisim. Turoj Dabo extends benevolence to political parties' victim center. So we'll go to that legal story there. Umpa Tamba trial set for judgment. The court-martial trial involving Brigadier Generals Ansuman Tamba and Umpamendi of the Gambia Armed Forces is set for judgment. According to reports reaching this medium, no date has been fixed for the said judgment, but sources disclose that the parties are waiting for hearing notices regarding the date for the judgment. Recall, the 2 senior officials of the Gambia Armed Forces are charged with desertion Contrary to the Gambia Armed Forces Act, the duo are alleged to have deserted their positions and left the country in January 2017 with former President Yahya Jammeh to Equatorial Guinea, where they had stayed for more than 1 year without prior approval or pass for their departure. So the point is also reporting that Minister Juf, that's Badara Juf, Minister of Higher Education, intervenes to resolve Gambia College crisis. The Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Badara Aliou Juf, and senior members of his ministry have successfully intervened and prevented Gambia College students from their planned demonstrations on Wednesday. That's yesterday, 15th May 2019. Mr. Juf's intervention took several hours of discussions covering a variety of pivotal issues affecting the students' welfare. The students wanted to protest for several hours of lost lecture time following a 2-day sit-down strike by college lecturers, apparently confused over benefits contained in the 2019 appropriations budget. So the point is also reporting that Sanya women's gardeners' patients were steamed with NISIM. The women vegetable gardeners at Sanyam village compost are complaining that they cannot bear the stench and smoke emanating from the Mauritanian, that there's a fish mill called Mauritanian Fish Mill Factory, NISIM. They claim it is unbearable. Women gardeners who do their daily agricultural activities at Bangkok, a place a few meters away from NISIM Fish Mill Factory, complain that their work as seasonal gardeners is affected anytime the factory starts its operations. According to them, the quantity of smoke that is released from the factory could have a long-lasting health implication for them if the trend continues. The other story that the point is reporting on has to do with businessman Modu Turodabo. Turodabo extends benevolence to political parties' victim center. Modu Turodabo, a Gambian-born philanthropist, has donated 1,800 bags of sugar to various political parties in the country and the Victim Center for Human Rights Abuses under former President Yahya Jammeh. The presentation ceremony was held at the Vision Development Foundation's office, Churchillstown. Members of the foundation say this kind of gesture has become an annual event for the foundation. So that's all we'll have from the papers. We'll quickly go to our first story, which has to do with former President Sadawada Jawara, who on Thursday turned 95. Jawara continues to be widely appreciated as the man who led the Gambia to independence. He went on to become the president of the country, the first president of the country. He stayed in the position for over 30 years. So today he is celebrating his 95th birthday. So we have been out to look at the life of this man.
Dawda Kairaba Jawara turned 95 on Thursday. Jawara was a national leader of the Gambia who served in various key positions before becoming the first president from 1970 until 1994. He was born in Central River region of the Gambia and educated at the Methodist Boys High School in Banjul. He also attended Achimota College in Ghana. He was trained as a veterinary surgeon at the University of Glasgow School of Veterinary Medicine and returned to the Gambia in 1953. He worked as a veterinary officer but later decided to enter politics and became the secretary of the PPP, which was newly created at the time. He was elected to the House of Representatives in 1960 election and became the country's first prime minister in 1962. Under Sir Dawda, the Gambia gained independence from the United Kingdom in 1965 and ruled until 1994 when he was ousted. He went into exile into the United Kingdom and returned in 2002 to lead a life of retirement. Sir Dawda was seen in many quarters as utterly corrupt and one who promoted nepotism and mismanagement of public property, but many see him as a father of the nation who promoted multi-party democracy, human rights and rule of law. So what are the people saying on his 95th birthday?
Barim skono to muntet yara follow ta betinar abangan ne fen ko de beon la do ko kayo brabota binga beje inata kombunin sate ol kafunyom ko momad e ko ila fata ka Jawara ke president e to aboli da ngo kalam tajel kato misate bala kono ya bakawya inata ka president jawya sifa ya lon dunya ta ya alama min siyo ba ko bande kodi yo kunu imal la fal barbi la fitala yo indaji ko tala min betiyata itala filal ay lol motil bila man du president yata fam ay to lom motil ay badili allo amanyina simaya din jata kenya analam so dimba min bi noma hal me be social me tan kala setan kila hormon la ila kum hormon
ñuy wax rek ne pa bi Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara kilifa la xam ne kilifa bu baaxoon la kilifa bu yaatu woon la ku dundee biir Gambia fii ak xeet boo mun a doon xam nga ne Sir Alhaji Dawda Kairaba Jawara soo déggee ñu ne man of peace mooy Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara.
Sir Dawda nte folin duwata simani jata kendal ninka altara dane fo atala maralo façon fo altara sinso ka bay atala maralo tumo kono tumo balwo solo ya menke ani mo le fanso do menke hanni kuni mo wara bal mo le fanso do nyamem bilin ate boleje mo solo no tumo ma te be maralo lo balwo be solo ya le nyamem ani e badiya be sabata de nyamem ani mo le fa mo be to momento bi kunu atala kunu maralo bi wala nafa bi tat
ma Jawara be banko tal wato ne otumon tel be do yarande kate fay folo ntel ma fay bal fulan jang ma fayle Jawara ñol be banko bonni la wato men otumon tel la fa dol be ji wala kata lo ñino le ka sere la ka banko ala ko do nga bok tuba bolu bulu si faram fan man soto jang otumo mo buka kole amira ni mar banko be mar la Jawara bulu wato men mo buka kole amira amam faram fansike men na men fo banko kan do wala kake ko ma fere teje ata marlo diata bakale modi simayata modi jato cendiata ma nyo kanu ba bi kanu to jang
Jawara kay Jawara mo altentu molete abota men fanade bala Jawara kunda alhamdulillah rabbil alamin be barakali ne hanen kabe adun ku jamal tambita ku jamal keta momo si duwa fo boko Jawara be nyame akebayata hakilo warta abuka kam fa kula fana mabe tamit jamal fananto Jawara la mitin jama mabe tawot
duwala Jawara e bak mbe duwala fo political party be se bula Jawara singo noma king of democracy so for alasin dema na banko nyi nsi nyokano soto anyama Jawara sima men soto na ngani men kano men soto banko for alasin so especially UDP for se bula Jawara singo noma Sir Dawda fo nga duwa sima ni jati kende ala Sir Dawda be banko tala wato men na tuwa bulu amam fentara ni banko kad Sir Dawda hinata ala marlo sumayata Sir Dawda akata Gambia otumo nyim banko hadena bakaw nyol to jang dawoda otumo nyantam bungol lambar birin Sir Dawda ta tiya da diata fo nyim moli yela bungol korketi no molla balwo soneyata fo labango ka fo tusema anata political party be kanyam ala party muta nyamen anyim party dole muta wala nyama mo buga hani cilla politique parti kan ka batande o nyo gar walle jama fanata na politique ko no tumo banko be do kula nyamen e ka wala mira Sir Dawda la marlo aten ko warta nanata ta keba kliya mengeta Alhaji Mamad Lamin Budugute akonye Sir Dawda Seku Touré Senghor Ofe Buwani akonye wala marlo soneyata wala marlo keta nyame altamar las ko la sot la membe kala ko Sir Dawda nyol akonya because itolle banko ta tuabol bul ila pobe jama be abekata ne luwala ani system boy man kuriya Sir Dawda im banko marla fa bota jang na fulo ita fula na fulo le nyini ita fula dimba na fulo le nyini korda babula man tammi korda sabola sa dawda ahinata molla ay balafa soto alamarlo betata bak ntuluka duwa sima ninjati kenda dronel.
The Gaitaf Special Economic Zone is a 160-hectare mixed-use business park strategically located within the boundaries of Banjul International Airport, The Gambia. It is the only economic zone located within an airport in West Africa. Gaitaf Special Economic Zone is segmented into 4 separate zones: Commercial Zone, Industrial and Light Manufacturing, Logistics and Warehousing, Residential Zone. It is a highly secured economic zone with top-notch infrastructure, with eco-friendly buildings and beautiful landscaping. With attractive incentives and access to a pool of labor within the Gambia and the sub-region, the Gaitaf Special Economic Zone has already completed warehouses available to investors. Located less than 30 minutes away from the international seaport of Banjul, investors in the Special Economic Zone will enjoy a unique proximity to major markets around the world, including Africa, Europe, America, and Asia. For additional information, please visit www.gaitaf.com.
The old, talking about the life of former President Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara, who turned 95 today. So we'll move on to our next story. Businesses and homes situated along the Batil Harding Highway might have just breathed a sigh of relief. This is coming when it has emerged that the OIC summit will no longer take place in the country this year. Businesses and homes were served with, along the Batil Harding Highway, were served with quick notices that there was going to be a road expansion project. But now that the OIC summit has been put off, are these homeowners and businesses happy? We have been finding out.
The Gambia was at an advanced stage of a road expansion project for the OIC Banjul Summit when it emerged that the country will, in fact, no longer host the OIC Summit as planned. A road nourishment project was to begin from Sting Corner to the airport junction, where the traffic lights as part of the preparations for the now cancelled OIC Banjul Summit. The expansion was expected to affect businesses and residences along the highway, which were deemed to be in contravention of the 40-meter reserve along the 22-kilometer stretch of the road. Now that the OIC summit will not be held in the Gambia until 2021 or probably 2022, but what did those to be affected by the road expansion project say following the cancellation of the largest gathering of rulers and heads of governments of Islamic nations? Paul Maroon is the proprietor of Maroon's Supermarket, and his business along the Batil Harding Highway could be affected by the highway expansion project. But what did he think of the entire development?
Well, the question of the road and affecting businesses, it's just something that we have all been hearing. I mean, I have never received any official letter stating that we should demolish or we should move. We have had different rumors about the size of a road being built, but nothing official has been said to us. As far as I am concerned, I know that government's decisions are always for the betterment of the country and the population. So we feel confident that whatever decision government will come into, they will take into consideration also the businesses that will be affected and how to minimize the impact that that will have on the businesses. I believe that government will balance it up to see what is the best for the population, the country, the people who are doing business, who are also part of the country, and how to minimize any impact that negative impact that it might have on the businesses that maybe would have to either relocate or be moved or whatever.
Kausun Jai is the manager of Bakadaji Hotel, and though his family's business may not be adversely affected by the road nourishment initiative, but he was of the opinion that the Department of Physical Planning could have done a better job.
Maybe our model affect la bansa for no fana maybe physical planning mang doko ke inyanta doku la nyaming wala mela doko ke anyama ndasi men for no dan because natre plano nying tata anyama many along ko abe affect la nte amirate affect la natre doko tata anyama do at the winter ye millions of fonko ke la dulato na ya boy but ete banko la interest ning individual interest la nola o fanan bejele amanke ka foka mental affect but o fanan ni banko dol jube the same thing happened to them but ntiamere mansa kunda simenke no wala mnitiko advice nsimendino wala pro men affecta ye compensate which is very important.
Sheikh Toure is a used car dealer in the Senegambia area, and despite being welcoming of the development, he was of the belief that some coping mechanisms could be in place to ameliorate the negative effects of the proposed road expansion initiative.
Because development Gambia la ta yoon réew yoon moo tax ñuy wax yoon yi ndaw nañ te time biñ toll nii boo gisee dëkk bi bu nit yi wàccee 2 o'clock sax yaa ngi gis problème trafic bi mu ngi jaam nit ñi duñ mën a dem kon pour dëkk bi am yoon tamit very nice ndax yaakaar naa soo gisee affaire yi summit boobu noonu ñu cancel ko problème yi yoon la yaakaar naa ci la bokk kon pour ñu développer dëkk bi pour mu am yoon tamit yaakaar naa loolu daal amul benn problème ku ci war a nekkal dana métti nag développement moom bu starté dana métti si ñëpp. compensation moom xam nga comme fii ñun place yi rent la maanaam liñ fi am tamit government am na si wàll si place yi rent bi so government bu ñu mënee xool ne moom ñun génne nañu fii seetal ñu place nañ fii ngeen war a place bi jox nañ leen ko pour jaay ko ay moto loolu tamit benn tey dana baax si ñun.
The circumstances surrounding the Gambia no longer hosting the OIC summit remain a matter of speculation, as the government is yet to issue any statement. The road expansion forms part of the infrastructure that needed to be in place, but now that the meeting is no longer taking place, it remains to be seen whether the government will still go on with the project.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm going to replace my AfriCell 3G SIM card.
Why use a 3G SIM card when you have a 4G phone? Replace your 3G SIM card today for the real AfriCell 4G SIM and receive 1 GB of internet data for free.
So the Gambia has joined a number of countries in Africa where people's knack for imported products is growing. One of these projects is furniture. Many Gambians nowadays prefer to buy furniture that is imported from Europe or the United States to the locally made furniture. That's the locally made ones. So we went out today to take a peep into why Gambians now are growing increasingly interested in imported furniture to the locally made ones.
The Gambia has no shortage of carpenters and therefore locally made furniture. There is no current official statistics about the number of imported furniture to the country, but evidence has shown that demand for imported furniture has been on the rise for the past few decades. But why is the demand for imported furniture always on the wish list of many when it comes to furniture? Well, the Fatu Network was in and around town to sound opinions.
waaw dëgg la ñun nekkul ne sax ne ñun sax mu affect ñun suñ business ne waaye dafa jëkk affect country bi si boppam because country bu nekk da nga war a am sa own products so ñun dañoo dem ut suñu xam-xam pour production yi Gambia understand nga suñ try def suñ level best ba am xam-xam bi jël ay xale di leen di jéemantal ci métier boobu noonu pour ëllëg si biir Gambia mun a am product am comme yeneen réew yi ni ñoo amee su fekkente ne def nañ loolu ba pare waa réew mi si boppam ñi tax ñu def loolu ñu bàyyi ñu fi dem jëndi second hand goods mbaa ñu dem def import bàyyi ñu li nga xam ne bu yàggee ñun suñ bopp duñ dunda ba pare réew mi itam du mos a dem si kanam xam nga te loolu nekkul loo xam ne daal lu ñu neex la daal ñun suñ amoon lu ñu gënal daal definitely government bi su munte provide everything sax wala yëpp si boppam sax about 30 or 40% ñu ko jëndee si biir réew mi ci li nga xam ne ni moom mooy njëriñ waa réew bu ko defee suñ koom-koom bi dafa mën a desaat tam si biir réew bi.
waaw ñun ak local bi nag dafa différent nag so nit ñi dañ leen mistake foofu noonu ñun ak local si bokkul sax am na customer yoo xamante ne mënuñoo leen pousse bañ jënd second hand dañoo wax ne local la ñoo jënd parce que dañoo bëgg moo gën a fees te xëy na moo gën a bari on sanga waaye quality bi booy différent bi ona sanga so quality mooy different ñun suñu problème mooy custom bi moo cher ona sanga local si ñoom du ñu fay taxe sorry astafurlah du ñu fay custom duty waaye seen bagage daf dee dox bu baax sax te ñoom lu ñu dee jaay sax ñu duñ ko dee jaay sax parce que ni ku nekk sa doole ni mu toll am na ñoo xamante ni itam seen xaalis itam local bi la attan loolu leen foog waaye am na local yoo xamante ni ñun ñoo leen gën a ciblé sax.
Comme ni ko dimbali different rek diro kam ni burir guarantee actually because dieto sometimes ko malena be mbade ledde def ko malena sometimes mi ma guarantee ni sometimes jaara sukabe tay ka jom family man sere di fodi jakko ay kono di non sa sori da wada di moyes dal maybe 3 years or 4 years what awara ci maintenance dal only leader rek mata maintenance yes dum da dum what different no rek yes ida burir guarantee actually
second hand bi yang koy jënd xam nga lan moo si jaar ba jàll balaa muy egsi Afrique fii xamuloo yaa ngi jënd sa matla bi xamuloo ay xaja si doon fanaan matla bi xamuloo si ban sobe la jógee waaye fii nag li ngay jënd fii dina la wóor ne ready-made la lu bees tàkk la ñi ngay ñaan daal nañu nguur gi geesu dumbale doomi réew mi ñu wàññi taxi yombal am bi ba lépp luñ mën a liggéey rek dinañ ko mën a liggéey
hitano de ko yimbe leydi ndin bayra et ko yimbe leydi ni men duwa wallude bayta ndaari o cakon han joni no ɗuuri ɗo ko nder saare torop te ɗum kadi no waɗde dominate ɓe moƴƴunoɓe mo honno ɓe kapinta ta ndaari ɗum bayra et ko minen dal sabu men ko ɓe kapinta ɓen ko ɓen ɗo men duwano wallude bayta ndaari kadi the price is not different price on tandari ko seeda ti woni different wonte ndara tandari dal ko yimbe leydi ndi do wada wallude do ya wallude koko andana hibode mo export outside from another country bring inside the country o tandari dal mi tabu ande mom wallugol yimbe leydi min ko dum buran nolan for example be kapinta be ko dum buran nolan.
All for news review today. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.